Now coming along towards its stool, taken in by Braden Garth. Light goes on immediately. The field stands set, ready. All clear. They're off and racing. Missing it, Roundabout Glory. Star Power, Capricorn Man, wide out, the first to move. From the inside, Rocket Juice is going to quickly drive through and take a handy spot soon after the start in front of How Pretty. Our Rocky Bay back there with another strike, and Roundabout Glory. Star Power led them. First up, she took them to the 850, narrowly in front from Capricorn Man. Rocket Juice over on the inside travels third. How Pretty is fourth. Our Rocky Bay 3 deep now. Roundabout Glory around the outside is going to follow at forward, and getting snagged up in on the rails is another strike. Awkwardly placed here as they come to the 500. Another strike. Star Power's the leader and doing it well enough. Star Power from Capricorn Man feeling the pinch a little. He's dropped off about a length and a half off the leader. Rocket Juice has to bide its time behind the stablemate. Our Rocky Bay's next of all. Now here comes another strike. Was able to work its way from the fence and is charging home down the middle of the track with a big run. Another strike at the 150. Races up. Rocket Juice gets an inside run. It's another strike and Rocket Juice. Another strike on the outside. Rocket Juice, the rail driving through. Rocket Juice. Rocket Juice on the inside. First up was one from another strike, and our Rocky Bay back behind them, probably third from Roundabout Glory, Capricorn Man, then Star Power, and the last of them to greet the judge, How Pretty. Rocket Juice gives Stephen Parnham the second leg of a double. Number 6, Rails Run Advantage. Rocket Juice with another strike, who coming to the home corner was in a zip fasten pocket, but then Whiting was able to extricate to the outside and launched another strike, sprinting to the lead, but it was Rocket Juice following its stablemate Star Power that continued to drive through and wins its second race in just in 16 starts, and also well over a year since its last victory by Bondi. From Juice, owned by Colin Loxton in the yard of Neville Parnham. Stephen Parnham brings up a nice double here this afternoon, having won the first on Premium Choice, who was resuming also. Rocket Juice similar, beating to another strike, another minor placing. That's now 7 seconds from 14 runs. And our Rocky Bay, who did sit deep, battled away to be a distant third. 1:11.09, 34.39 the sectional, and it's ahead by 2 3/4 the margins after the running of race 4. So Rocket Juice enjoyed that lovely trip all the way from gate number 1. Another strike had to take off, peel around the outside, and certainly the 4.5 kilos, another determining factor there, with Rocket Juice prevailing, getting to another strike in the last bound or two. The next event will be race number 5, the MCA Polytrack Handicap over 1,000 metres, number 4, Wednesday. A late scratching from earlier this morning, and it left us with a field of 7 to do battle as we head down now to Lockie, joining us in the yard, along also with winning trainer Nifty Neville Parnham, as Stephen heads back still on Rocket Juice after booting home his second winner in the first 4 events.
Yes, good day in the saddle for Stevie Parnham and a good day for Neville Parnham. They both bring up a double here after the win of Rocket Juice. Neville, this horse, has he been frustrating to some extent? Because I must admit, when I look down at the form guide and note that this is only his second career win, I am surprised.
Yeah, he's always shown a lot of promise, and he hasn't delivered, but he's come back really well this campaign, and had a campaign during the winter and he just hated the wet tracks, and as a number of mine did, so we sort of had a bit of a quiet winter, but he's come back really well. It's been working good. We gave him a quiet trial the other day. He does like to be a little bit on the fresher side. He was lucky he got the rails run there. The other horse got a bit tired and sort of drifted off a bit, but that sort of helped because he can lay in a little bit. But it was a good solid win. I know it was only Westmead rated race, but the horse has the ability to win better races than this, and hopefully this is the campaign that he actually stands up has counted.
Where to next for him then? Is he the type of horse that you really feel can go through his grades throughout this preparation?
Yeah, look, to be honest, if I could find another similar race in this sort of West Speed type races, I'd probably sort of stick with something similar or a grad. But you know, we'll just keep chipping away with him and just try and get a bit of prize money behind him. But he's a beautiful looking horse, and he was a lovely yearling. But yeah, it has been a bit frustrating. Generally, he's the one that's sort of turning it up late, but he was the one stronger on the line.
We spoke about investment strategy after the last race. How about the three-pronged attack in race 7? Tactics show the way, one more too many. Who are you most looking forward to there?
Look, to be honest, they're all pretty evenly bunched, those three. Tactics was good. He only won a maiden, but he was good last start and finally sort of showed his real ability. The Show the Way, Lucky got off him the other day and said he just needs 1400. And I thought he worked particularly well on Tuesday. One more too many. He's a little bit he's a question mark. I do have a feeling that he probably finds the front today by default, and if he does and he can run the 1400 out, he'll be hard to run down. So he's a nice horse. Just been struggling to find his best form, but he's probably been in unsuitable races, haven't placed him that well, but just frustration with barriers, etc. So he's certainly a horse that can improve. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably be leaning to Show the Way, because I think he'll run the 14 out really solid, and quite like the horse.
Well done on the double.
No worries. Cheerio to Jimmy. Hoping he's feeling better. Yeah.
There's Neville Parnham. Here's Stevie Parnham.
For the second time today, 6-2-3-1. Stevie Parnham joins us now. Rocket Juice. He looked like it was a solid enough recent trial.
Yeah, he was not put under too much pressure because he was a little bit underdone for it. So he had a couple of gallops since then. He's come on well, and it was good to see him put a really good run first up.
When you're drawing that barrier, you're probably always going to get that run.
Yeah, that's right. We'll jump away well and find the leaders back, and it was either going to be Star Power or Capricorn Man, and Star Power led him up and give a kick on the corner, but rolled off just enough for me to sneak up there. I took the run, and he was too good in the end.
That's what I was about to say. We get the head-on vision just very shortly and briefly on 7+, and it looked like there wasn't a lot of room there, but just enough for you and Rocket Juice.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot, but because Luke tried to straighten back up as I was getting through, but I thankfully had enough horse there to kick, and he was able to get his body in the run and kick and find the lead and win the race.
Hopefully this is his preparation. Well done.
Thank you, Ta.
There's Steve Parnham combining with Father Neville, and a Rocket Juice taking out the 4th here at Ascot, the Tab Touch West Speed Platinum Handicap. On the other side of the break, you have to stay tuned in, because we're going to find out on how to join the lucrative Own the Dream series in 2025.